The 2011 local government elections brought to you live and clear by the SABC.
A number of polling stations across the country were forced to stay open for an extra 2 hours to accommodate voters who were in the queues when voting officially ended at 7 last night. In other parts, stations closed on time and the counting process commenced. The first result was announced an hour after counting started. The ANC retained a ward in Randfontein on the West Rand by taking 57% of the votes and the DA 43%. Voting day brought about some challenges, which also resulted in long queues. There were complaints that some stations ran out of ballot papers. However, the IEC says this was not the case. The Commission earlier acknowledged that it experienced some problems around the provision of ballot papers, but had instructed its officials to take the necessary ballots from nearby warehouses to polling stations. Deputy Chief Electoral Officer Musuti Muyepia says they had carefully calculated the number of voters in each voting district.
This situation would never have been similar to the situation that we had in 2009 where if you were registered in a province you could vote in that. In this election you needed to vote where you're registered. So I confirm that we do not have any voting station that ran out of ballots. Every one of them had ballots until we closed. It's just that the planning by some area managers, I need to stress, it's not all of them.
The IEC also had to dismiss 7 election officials. Chief Electoral Officer Panji Klakula says they dismissed 1 official in the Free State and 6 in Limpopo for contravening the Code of Conduct.
About 7 IEC officials, 6 in Limpopo and 1 in the Free State were dismissed for displaying party stickers or banners.
2 people also died of natural causes at Western Cape polling stations. The 2 voters died in Western Cape, one in Tafelsig in Mitchells Plain and another in Ladysmith. But despite these challenges, the IEC is very pleased with the turnout at stations. It's still too early to predict the outcome, but Klakula says they experienced long voter queues throughout the country. Klakula says they're pleased that South Africans turned out in their numbers.
Prediction on voter turnout, Yusuf, it's very difficult at this point in time to say what the voter turnout is going to be. Our target is 40%, and I'm confident that we'll beat that target.
The bulk of the election results were expected to come in throughout the night and early morning, which could give an indication of where parties successfully garnered support. I'm Saya van der Walt at the National Results Centre in Pretoria.